Now, like I said, I am disgusted with Vicky Guerrero and Brad Maddox because there are one of them general manager of Raw, and the other one is general manager of SmackDown, and they're idiots. And let me tell you why they're idiots. First off, they both don't know how to run a show, and second, they need to be fired soon. Now, and let's get to this angry black man. Now, I just love his stars. I love all his angry black man series. But the thing I most like of all is when he was in Toys R Us and he was talking about $159 for a goddamn piano. You must be out your mind, Toys R Us. $159. I wipe my ass with $159. You must be out your goddamn mind. And then he was talking about the swing. Talking about I can't slide on the swing. Half my ass was be stuck in this goddamn swing. And then we was at the Chinese restaurant. He was like, I'm pissed the hell off, man. 6 quarts of rice for $60. 6 quarts of rice. Quarts of rice about this big. And it's $60? Are you out your goddamn mind? Chinese restaurant, $60 for 6 quarts of rice? Okay. $20 for 6 quarts of rice. That's fair. But $60 for 6 quarts of rice? Man, you must be out your mind, man. You must be crazy as hell, man. I'll never spend $60 in my life. I might spend $50 or I might spend $40, but $60 damn dollars? Are you crazy as hell? And then when he was at the Subway, he was like, if I tell you to put a cactus in my Subway, you supposed to make it. You know I can make my own Subway. You wanna know how I can make my own Subway? Bread, cheese, bologna, bitch, Subway. And then when he was at the Popeyes, he was like $5.99 for a goddamn chicken sandwich. You better give me $2.99 for a chicken sandwich, a chicken salad, and a chicken drink. I ain't spending no $5.99 for no chicken sandwich. But anyway, now I gotta tell you about this school that I went to, which is called Holland Middle School. Because when I was 17, I had a quick out. I had my hip this almost slipped out, and when I went to the cafeteria to eat, when I went to the cafeteria to eat, somebody pushed me from behind. Now, and then I had to go to the hospital, stay 17 days. I came home in a wheelchair. And then another thing is back in
las buenas y en las malas,
2009, December 2009.
Es importante compartir juntos y para eso nada mejor que reunir a la familia y disfrutar. Ven a tu tienda Kroger, donde al igual que tú valoramos a la familia y por eso te ofrecemos privilegios que te permiten comprar y ahorrar como en familia. Tenemos carnes y mariscos frescos, exquisito pan, deliciosos postres y mucho más a precios bajos todos los días. Así que ven, compra y ahorra como en familia en tu tienda Kroger.
Now back in 2009, my dog, she was old and she couldn't walk, couldn't bark, and couldn't run. So we had to bury her in the backyard. And when I found out that my dog was be put to sleep, I started crying like crazy. But I tell you this, John. I remember that time me, John, and Chris went to the bowling alley, and I must have took too much melatonin that day because I fell and busted my head. When somebody turned me around, I started bleeding, and then the blood just rushed down my head. So I tell you, I remember, but getting back to the angry black man slogs, I remember I watched his slogs, and he did a slog about people cursing out at AT&T, trying to get a new phone, and then he said something about automatic bill pay, and he was cursing out AT&T so loud that he cursed out to the top of his lungs. And then on another slog, he talked to every slog that he started doing. He said something like, "Good morning, everybody. Good morning." Now, I'll tell you this. The next pay-per-view that's from the WWE is SummerSlam. And the card on the matches on the SummerSlam card is for the world title. Big E Langston versus Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio. For the Divas Championship, Stephanie McMahon versus AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. Undertaker and Kane Undertaker and Kane versus The Shield for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Now, and Daniel Bryan versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. So let me tell you something. If Daniel Bryan takes the title from Cena, then the next night on Raw, Cena's gonna be pissed off. But on the other hand, if Cena so happens to beat Daniel Bryan, then Daniel Bryan, knowing him, he's gonna get a rematch. So, but changing the subject, I got a few CDs that I listen to, and I got like 340 40 DVDs. But I tell you what, it's getting late. You know, it's after 11 o'clock. So, and before I go, I gotta tell people about this PS Vita that I'm getting this Christmas. Now for my birthday, I don't know what I'm gonna get. But I got a PS3 and I got a PS3 and it plays games. You go on the internet with it, and you can play online against people. Now, I got all the WrestleMania DVDs from 3 all the way to 29. I got all the Survivor Series DVDs from 1990 all the way to now. And sometimes I still play my music on the cassettes. What I hate about cassettes is when you play a cassette and you it's somehow the music plays backwards. That's when I say, oh man, there's something wrong with this cassette. The music is playing backwards. Now, I have this Injustice video game that I bought not too long ago, and I'm watching this TV that I'm watching now. I wanted to get a bigger TV, but obviously it's not big enough. But I gotta tell you something, and this goes out to Diamond White. I love your songs. I try to sing or copy the songs, and I just want to say once again, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing, and I got one word for you: sensational. And you replied back, I'm your number one fan. Well, thank you. Cause I thank you and I appreciate it. Now, the thing is, back at Bragging Rights 2009, Batista turned on Rey Mysterio, which was not good. But and then, as you can see by earlier tonight, or back on Raw, on Monday, Dolph Ziggler and his girlfriend are no more. So that's when AJ started acting crazy, started throwing chairs. But I can tell you this much. When SmackDown comes to Houston, at the Total Center in Houston, Texas, a lot of the Houston, Texas fans are going to be so excited that they're gonna have to leave their homes early to go straight to the Total Center to see SmackDown. But I tell you one thing, and this is before I go, let me tell you this. The next time the WWE comes out or comes here, I'm gonna go to WWE Raw. Not SmackDown, but Raw. But anyway, that's all I want to tell you. So, have a good night.